So has the Aam Aadmi Party surged far ahead, leaving the others, the rival parties, playing catch-up? Joining us on the Newsnight debate tonight is Captain Abhimanyu, national spokesperson of the BJP, Rahul Mehra of the Aam Aadmi Party, and Ragini Nayak from the Congress. I want to ask you first, Captain Abhimanyu, because yours is the party that faces the biggest challenge from what you considered only a rookie a few months back. Now you're trying to catch up, almost finding your mission 272 drowned out by this AAP surge.
I don't really understand what makes you believe your own story that you're trying to tell to the people. Bharatiya Janata Party has recently performed such spectacularly in all the 4 states that we've emerged as the single largest party. We have almost finished Congress party in Rajasthan and Delhi. But yes, we must acknowledge that Aam Aadmi Party has performed beyond expectations, not of our own self, but expectation of Aam Aadmi Party leaders.
Have you realized, Captain Abhimanyu, that their method really works, which is why you're down to simple things like copying their cap, the Aam Aadmi Party cap. Don't you think that reeks of desperation?
Do you think it is an issue? The issue that I was coming to actually is that it is not for the Bharatiya Janata Party to worry about the emergence of Aam Aadmi Party. It is actually the Congress Party which should be worried about that the opposition space after 2014 general elections is not going to remain with Congress Party. All the opinion polls that have come up in last 2 days have projected that Congress Party will get reduced to the 3rd option, and Aam Aadmi Party is taking that opposition space. And now media is also talking about that it is after Mr. Narendra Modi, who is the single most popular leader in the country. Mr. Rahul Gandhi of Congress Party has been reduced to the 3rd.
It's interesting you talk about those surveys, because that same survey yesterday also said, Captain Abhimanyu, that more than half of the people in the country want someone like Arvind Kejriwal to lead them. Not someone like Narendra Modi, but someone like Arvind Kejriwal.
I would suggest that let's not translate our opinion poll sample size to the entire country. Yes, the people out of the sample size, they responded, and we all know that this survey that was done yesterday was only limited to the urban sectors and the metropolitan centers.
Of course, your acceptance of opinion polls is very selective, Captain Abhimanyu. Ragini Nayak, I was coming to you, in fact. A lot of the measures that your party has taken across the country...
It's boomeranging, he's trying to evade it.
All right, go ahead, Ragini. What are you saying?
Yeah, Padmaja. No, I'm saying he's very conveniently using the poll to defend Mr. Modi, but when it boomerangs, he conveniently evades it. So either you support the poll which was undertaken by headlines today, or you reject it. I mean, you cannot be so convenient in that. But coming to the point, Padmaja, I think if there is any party which is feeling the impact of fear psychosis, which is going weak in the knees after the emergence of Mr. Kejriwal's party, and which has been forced to reorient its strategies, it is the Bharatiya Janata Party, and this fact has been manifested explicitly by their copycat act which they did today.
Is it because the Copycat Act also extends to Sanjay Nirupam and Priya Dutt in Mumbai, who suddenly are now talking about the power tariff being slashed, Ragini Nayak? Why did this not occur to you just 6 months ago?
I really welcome your suggestion here.
I very patiently
Ragini, I would like to really welcome your suggestion here. That how happy.
Sound incoherent, and you would not be able to question me back properly on it. So please allow me to complete my point. What I'm saying is they tried to do this by saffronizing the Gandhi topi without even focusing on the symbolism. And I think it is very sad that now this Gandhi topi, with which certain virtues were associated, is now being tragically politicized and has been reduced to an instrument of scoring political brownie points. And there is a background to what I'm saying as well. Just allow me 30 more seconds. What I'm trying to say here is that just before the Delhi elections, suddenly the BJP is forced to change the face of leadership from Vijay Goyal to Harshvardhan. All of a sudden, when the BJP sees that the Aam Aadmi Party is going to the public to collect funds, they are reminded of the long forgotten slogan of Jan Sangh, one vote and one note.
Okay.
There was a complicit arrangement between the Aam Aadmi Party and the Bharatiya Janata Party, under the aegis of which its supporters were saying, Upar Modi, Niche Kejriwal.
Okay.
But today, when they had come to this realization that suddenly their supposedly biggest catchment area, which is the urban middle class, is slipping from its control, they are going weak in the knees, and this is
Ragini Nayak, thanks for jogging our memories about every way in which the BJP has tried to copy the Aam Aadmi Party. But if you'll allow me now, I wanted to ask you the question about these copycat tactics that your own netas, your leaders in Maharashtra are employing. Sanjay Nirupam and Priya Dutt have now woken up to the extremely high power tariffs in Mumbai and have launched a dharna against it. Why did it not occur to them that this is a very high tariff before the Aam Aadmi Party actually slashed the tariffs in Delhi?
Advanya, can I intervene on two issues here?
आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
Ragini, if you could answer that question, and then I'll go to Rahul Mehra, who's been patiently waiting all this while.
शायद फोन कट गया.
All right, we'll try and get back to Ragini in just a bit. Captain Abhimanyu, before I allow your rebuttal, Rahul Mehra, what is your sense as you sit and see the two leading parties trying to in some way outwit you? You've taken a few very revolutionary steps. They were criticized by both the Congress and the BJP, but now very quietly they are trying to at least do a good imitation of it.
Well, it's very flattering to see that both the national parties which have supposedly made inroads into the electorate are the ones which are trying to copy the Aam Aadmi Party. So there's definitely something which we might be doing right. And personally, we believe that we are doing a lot of it to not disassociate the electorate, but to engage with the electorate. For us, people are not only once in a lifetime vote bank. For us, politics is not about vote bank politics. For us, politics and joining politics is with a mission. This is not a political movement. People will call us politicians, so be it. But we are, we are people who are actually a kind of a political movement. And which is why you see, we are almost touching, inspiring and moving almost every citizen of this country, because they can identify their woes with a platform which the Aam Aadmi Party has provided the Aam Aadmi.
Captain Abhimanyu, they took away the Aam Aadmi from the Congress and they seem to be taking away the party with the difference from the BJP.
Let me say this, that Bharatiya Janata Party had always been a party with difference. And it was actually because of our ideology, our leadership and the values that we stood for in politics. They are still so very dear to us and we don't compromise on them.
But your ideological gurus are also warning you against taking the Aam Aadmi Party lightly. The RSS is reported to have warned you. Of course, you and the RSS have both denied it now.
Absolutely no harm. See, you can't live in a world of status quo. You have to live in a dynamic world and you all got to be learning. And there is no harm in learning something while you are working, while you're going through. But at the same time, I must say that the two things that my dear friends from Aam Aadmi Party are claiming, that BJP is becoming copycat, this Gandhi topi or whatsoever had not existed, had it not existed even before Mahatma Gandhi came here. So this is the myopic view of Congress Party or even the Aam Aadmi Party. And as far as the collection of the funds from common man is concerned, it had always been the practice of Bharatiya Janata Party. It still is and it will always remain. That is how we have run this party, not through one family. Now I would also like to point out the double standard and the double speak of Aam Aadmi Party. Did they not swear by their own children that they will not take the support of Congress Party after the Delhi Assembly elections? Now, what really forced them to form the government with Congress Party, whom they were saying to be a corrupt party?
Well, that has been
This is the
discussed
party
ad
which
nauseum
came out of
already,
mass-
Captain Abhimanyu. But Ragini Nayak, I believe we lost the connection with you. You wanted to rebut.
No, you must
No, but
allow
this
me to
issue
rebut.
remains alive.
I'm sorry, you must
this
allow me.
issue
Mr.
You must allow me to
Abhimanyu
keep talking about Aam
answer
Aadmi.
the question that they, how very conveniently they tried to break away from their horse trading past. They tried to make certain initial efforts towards that, but when there were allegations on certain kinds of payments that were offered to Mr. Rajesh Garg, they tried to play the same.
Okay, now we're talking issues which are already done and dusted. Rahul Mehra, you wanted to
You
come.
have a government today of Congress Party and Aam Aadmi Party. Why don't you together as part of the Delhi government order an inquiry into any such allegation?
Captain Abhimanyu, Ragini Nayak, if you'll permit me.
To prove any such allegation against Bharatiya Janata Party.
Another election.
I challenge you both.
Ragini, give me a minute.
If there was any such allegation, if there is any iota of truth in these allegations, I challenge you both to prove this.
Okay, great. So we've had the challenge extended. Ragini has heard that. Ragini, can you just give me another minute because I think Rahul Mehra wants to come in.